Okay. Hello. How are you? This is Kay. Okay. Long time no see. Sorry, I have not been able to do live stream for the last couple of days because I got the infection and I got ulcers on my mouth and also my tongue, and still I have these and it's really hurting. And since up to yesterday, I had a high fever, and but today I don't have fever, so I think it's recovering soon. But still, like when I talk like this, whenever my tongue touches my teeth or upper part of the mouth, it really hurts. So I am not sure how long I can do this, but yeah, I think I'll just take it easy. And also today, I wanted to say hi to you because it's been a while. So I decided to do this today. So a great day. Today's and Silas, good to see you. And Jimbo, good to see you too. And Tango and Jimbo, good to see you too. And Tango, thanks for joining. Looks like it's still loading. Let me see. Yeah, looks like it's not really working properly here. Yeah, looks like it's lagging, right? It's lagging. Okay. Yeah, when I use internet like YouTube, watch YouTube, or do trading, they're all smooth. But for some reason, this YouTube live stream only is really lagging sometimes. Now it's okay? Oh, okay, everything's good now? Okay. All right. So, because I just reset the internet remotely, so I think it's okay now. Yeah. Okay, so let me just give a bit like a time, like maybe few minutes to see if this is stable now. Yeah, let me see. Okay. Now I have to cut my hair. My hair is getting longer now. Just took a shower. So yeah, my hair is now getting long. Okay, so it's looks like it's okay now, right? Yeah, looks like it's now becoming okay, so I will restart now slowly. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, since it's a live stream, these internet issues may happen, so I always watch the comment and make sure everything is okay here. Okay. Yeah, so I have been taking some good rest for the last 1 week. I was having a fever and I went to the doctor and got some took some medicines and mouthwash and everything. So hopefully I will recover soon. But for some reason this year I have been getting like multiple different infections. I'm not sure about you, but there are so many people coming here in Dubai, and some new type of infections may be around, I guess. So because I never had these issues before, like last year was okay, but this year I have like 3 strange infections which I never had in my life. So Yeah, every time I have these, then I really, miss this live stream, miss comments, and miss the engagement on these comment communities. So I feel sorry. But yeah, when things happen, then sometimes, it's a message to just take a rest, maybe. So I surrender to these conditions and take a rest and have more energy to come back to share something more. Okay, so looks like it's working okay now stably. Let me restart. So, oh yeah, now it says excellent condition. So yeah, I think it's back now. Okay, good. Yeah, but I hope you're fine, your health condition is fine, and people around you are also fine as well. Yeah, when temperature changes, weather changes, especially when it's colder, then yeah, we may have some new viruses around. So yeah, just be careful. Okay, so today, since it's been a while, and I have already scanned the charts, and the market seems to be very choppy today, I am thinking to talk about some psychology topic, and I took a memo. So I will talk about that. Before that, let me quickly scan charts. Let me just put this in like one screen, and the market seems to be very choppy these days. Very choppy market. So, oh, Euro CAD is now going down. Okay, it broke the Kijun Sen and now it's going down. So this one, it broke the resistance level, resistance zone of 1.4825. So yeah, it's bearish. In this case, I take out the arrow up. I take out all these lines. In a short term, it's bearish. Looks like the market's going down to Kumo on Euro CAD. So that's one thing that it's interesting. Let me check 1 hour chart. In terms of 1 hour, I see a continuous bearishness because Ichimoku lines are showing downtrend. Kumo, Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen, Chikou span all bearish. And also previously there was a an outside bar breakout. So this was significant. So now it's bearish. This outside bar breakout. And the outside bar's support became resistance. So this means that the sellers are continuously following downtrend in 1 hour chart, in 1 hour time frame. So yeah, in this case, you can follow the 1 hour direction, 1 hour sellers momentum. So Euro CAD is bearish, clearly. Okay, let me check some other markets. Euro AUD broke the support just today. It's breaking the support. So looks like, I think I mentioned this on the weekly analysis, that it has been supported by the trend line. So I was expecting the market goes bullish like this week. But looks like it didn't happen. But instead it broke the trend line. So now I take out this arrow up and change my analysis direction to bearish. I will even take out this trend line because it's no more working. So then, but instead what I do is I draw the one horizontal line here, 1.6445, and this is the neckline of double top, and it is breaking today. right? So it's bearish. It's turning bearish now. But today, this is a daily time frame, and it takes another 7 hours 44 minutes to close. So we never know. It may close above the neckline, and then next week may range. That's one of the scenarios. But if it closes below the neckline, then next week may be bearish. So we'll see how it closes on the daily time frame. In terms of the weekly, so it touching the Kijun Sen. Okay, so it touched the Kijun Sen, but looks like this is in the middle of a reversed in the wave. Hold on. In the middle of the reversed in the wave, Kijun Sen touching, so I think the market most likely goes down to Kumo on the weekly chart too. So yeah, for me it's bearish in the short term. Yeah, so Euro AUD also looks interesting next week. Okay, so let me see. Euro Pound also broke the support, broke the Kumo. So in terms of the weekly chart, I mentioned that the target this week is on the weekly Kijun Sen. If you remember the my weekly analysis from Monday. So actually it touched the Kijun Sen on the weekly, and now it's continuously being bearish. So, and daily looks good. Daily time frame broke the Kumo now, and it is also breaking the support level of 0.8612. So next week may be bearish. So Euro Pound is now bearish also. So, oh yeah, in terms of the Swiss franc pairs, there was so much spike yesterday if you watched it. Like we have so many weak, overshoot on the euro, on the Swiss franc pairs. So I think these are still tricky. Let's see what else we have. The other market seems to be ranging still. Oh, USDC AD is now bearish too. This one is also good. Yeah, USDC AD is now bearish. It broke the Kumo, Tenkan Kijun Sen, did cross Chikou Span breakout and the Kumo breakout. So this one is also bearish now. Yeah, it broke the trend line, the yellow trend line, and now looks like it's reaching to the weekly Kijun Sen, like I also mentioned on the weekly analysis. Whenever Kijun Sen flat, that means the market tends to be attracted to the Kijun Sen. This is called Kijun Sen retracement strategy. And I made a short video earlier, a couple of days ago, on YouTube and on Instagram and on Facebook. I posted the short video, and I was explaining the Kijun Sen retracement strategy. So Kijun Sen becomes the mean of the market, and whenever the market reaches near the resistance, and when Kijun Sen becomes flat, then it tends to retrace Kijun Sen. So this is basic idea of the Kijun Sen retracement strategy. Resistance level, then Kijun Sen retracement. So now it's happening. So looks like if the market doesn't reach 1.3496 today or this week, then it may reach tomorrow. Then if it breaks it, then it may go down to here or here. Here are 1.3379 or even 1.3096. So then we'll see downtrend in the lower time frames. So this is like multiple time frame analysis application of the Ichimoku Kijun-sen retracement in higher time frame, and then lower time frame trend follow strategy kind of mixed together. And that's also how I trade. So yeah, again, daily chart is not coming down. Yeah, I think looks like it's reaching to Kijun-sen. And this is already very close. This is only 23 pips away, so this is really close. So yeah, next week, UCCAD could also be bearish too. Yeah, so this one is also one of the pairs that is worth to monitor. So time efficiency is really important. Whenever you see the market, whenever you trade the market, then you don't want to how to say, like trade whichever the market is, or you may have your favorite market to trade. It could be Euro USD, it could be Euro AUD, or Pound JPY, or USD JPY. I was originally trading USD JPY only for the first 1 year in my trading career because I was familiar with the US economy and Japan economy. So I was only trading USD JPY, and I was able to see these patterns of winning and losing. And I found that these patterns are not applicable to other markets. Each pair has its unique character, unique patterns. So if you watch these markets every day, then you will know it. But yeah, even if it's a favorite pair, you have to remember that the opportunities may not be every day. So yeah, this is something I want to talk about today, because the market seems to be still choppy in the month of November. So yeah, I was going to talk about when the market's too choppy, so many retracement range, then never push yourself to trade. So yeah, I was going to talk about this one. Like these are some proverbs in Japanese, Japanese proverbs in trading. This is Sokyu o Hiroku. You know, Honma Sokyu is the creator of candlesticks. I did the Sakata Goho video series, and those were created by Honma Sokyu. And he wrote the book called Sokyu o Hiroku. And in this book, he talks about the trade psychology. And one of them is, when losing, never overtrade. Exit all the trades and rest 40-50 days. You will lose over time no matter how much you make profits if you forget the power of resting. So already back then, people were so greedy and people were so aggressive to trade. And he was watching those aggressive traders, like especially when people lose, they overtrade to make up their losses. But if you keep on doing that, then you may lose more. And so yeah, he used the word rest. You know, take a rest. Yeah, it's really important. And he also says, if you trade every day, every year, you have little fortune. Remember to close trades and take a rest. So I thought, you know, when I first became full-time trader, after my career of the full-time worker, I was so excited. Because when I was working full-time, I wasn't able to monitor chart 24 hours. I wanted to. Sometimes I took some days off and monitor chart 24 hours because I wanted to. I wanted to really focus trading, focus analysis all day. So, but I was working full time and I wasn't able to monitor 24 hours, and I made my own strategy. Then it was scalping before. I was doing scalping 10, 11 years ago. And I did well. My performance was doing well for the 3 to 6 months while working full time. Then I got confident. So I quit my job. I quit my job and became full time. Right? And then I have 24 hours now. So what I did was I have 24 hours to monitor. So I was using 2 screens originally, but then I thought 2 screens are not enough if I monitor 24 hours. So I bought 4 extra screens and 2 screens, to each screens I connected the PC. So I bought 2 extra desktop, and so one desktop connects 2 monitors, and second desktop PC connects the other 2 screens, and the third desktop connects the other 2 screens. So I was using 3 desktops and 6 screens because I was simply excited, and I thought I'm really ready to really look into it. So I looked into it. I was monitoring trading all day. I took like 30 trades in average. 30 trades per day. Right? It's crazy. And I have been so aggressive. I spend like 12 hours every day, 30 trades every day. So I have dedicated my energy for time much more than when I was working full time. And what happened was that I kept losing. I kept losing and losing, and I changed my rules to be more aggressive, because originally I was only using 2 monitors, but I have 6 monitors now. So I have lots of tools or indicators to watch. I was watching the market order blocks and what people now calls supply demand and heat map and New York options and CME's volumes. And I was even looking at the some DXY and indices and some news, Twitter. Yeah, I was basically watching all these datas to scalp, because I thought more is more. I thought the more I trace, the more I make profits. That's why I was aggressive. But I kept losing, and whenever I lose, I change or I apply some new strategies, new indicators. I edit some indicators, and when I take, let's say, I apply new indicator, and I take 5 trades, and if these 5 trades are winners, then I got confident again. Only 5 trades winners, but I got confident again, and then I keep trading, and for the next 5 trades I lose, for the next 5 trades I lose, and then I change a new strategy, apply it, and let's say 3 trades I win, 3 trades I lose, and the more I take trades, the more I lose. That's what happened to me. So that was my mistake. My mistake was that I thought more is more, but it wasn't really true. So that's why I say, like, I think this is really true. Like if you trade every day, every year, you have little fortune. Already, like in 17th or 18th century, he was saying this, and that was really still true, still nowadays. Now I think it's more difficult because we have so much more indicators, so much more tools and strategies, and you can find any on the internet. But yeah, this is purely based on my experience, and also this is my style. My personality also fits this, and that's why I say this. But yeah, trade opportunities, don't have to be every day, but rather you have to be more selective on which market to trade and which market you don't trade. So yeah, I think have peace of mind is really important in the end. So I have been away from the market. I have not traded for the last couple of months actually. In the month of October, no trades. In the month of November, no trades either. And for me, it's just fine because sometimes I take break, and whenever I don't feel like, I don't do it. I do check charts every day. I do analysis every day, but it doesn't mean that I trade every day. And so you may wonder, if you don't trade for the last 2 months, then don't you feel that you are missing opportunities whenever market trending like today? The answer is no. I never feel missing out the opportunities, but rather I prefer to. This is kind of difficult to explain, but I want to have my soul connected to the trading, and then that's when I get the best performance from the market. If my soul, if my mind is still not there, then I know I may struggle. I know I will struggle, and I don't want to do that. So yeah, especially if I have enough savings, then I don't have to trade. The only thing is that I cannot show my trades to everyone. That's the only thing I'm thinking. That I feel sorry, but I do back testing. I show my trades in back testing Forex Tester, and and also I have lots of videos in the past, so you can at least see my trades in the past. Yeah, so for me, even if I don't trade, it's okay. But yeah, for some people, it may not be, or for most of the people, I think it may be, not good if you don't trade every day or every week or every month even. So yeah, so this is something I was thinking, for the last couple of days, and I was looking back this book Sokyu Ohiroku, and I wanted to share these few lines today. So yeah, and whenever and this is also something about myself, but when I don't feel good, like for the last couple of weeks or so, I got an infection, and I got spots and ulcers on my mouth and tongue, and maybe throat also, got the fever, and I wasn't feeling well. I couldn't eat something solid anymore. I'm just taking some soup only, because whenever I chew something, then it really hurts. So I'm just taking some lots of liquid and vitamin C and ginger and this honey and yeah, tea or something like that. But whenever I feel like these infections or any sickness, ill or flu, then I want to take this time for myself to really look into myself. So I have reading lots of books for the last 1 week, and sometimes I watched some documentary videos and try to relate myself. And sometimes even I look for the meaning of my life and the mission of my life, And yeah, I want to explore these things, because if I'm healthy, then you know, it's of course fine. It's all of course a great opportunity to, you know, think about these things. But especially when I'm feeling unwell, then I can, you know, dig deeper into these topics, I feel. So I do monitor charts every day, but more than trading, I feel like thinking about these things. I feel like, you know, reading these psychology books or philosophy books and touch the essence of the meaning of life and the essence of the human psychology, so that when I recover fully, then, you know, I can, you know, I can perform the best whenever I see opportunities in the market. So it's like a cycle like that. This is also a reason why I don't really feel FOMO whenever I do not trade. But rather, I think it's my like a charging, energy charging time, so to speak. So, and it's good to be that way. You know, again, have a peace of mind. It's really important. Whatever you do, just if you just surrender, listen to your heart and surrender, and never stress yourself, then see how it leads you, you know, to your life. Yeah, sorry, this is not about really trading itself, about anything about like you know, like analysis, but it's been a while since I did the live last time, so that's why I just wanted to share what I have been feeling these days. But yeah. So let me check some comments now. So it's been quite a journey these days. Okay. Now Y says, hi K, there is okay for 2 consecutive loss in 1 week. Sometime I lost like that. At that time I feel like something went wrong with my trades. Only 2 losses, right? It's just fine. But you have to look into the drawdown more. How many percent you lost on those 2 trades are more important of how many times you lose on your trades. Yeah, you got only 2 losses, but if these 2 losses are having 30% drawdown or 50% drawdown, then that's too much. Yes, there's something wrong if you lose that too big. But if the drawdown is only 2% or even 1%, then it should be fine. So whenever you lose, do not focus on how many times you lose, but instead focus on the drawdown, how much percent you lose. And if the drawdown is still small, you're fine. Okay, John says, I noticed when doing a daily bar replay, the Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen lag a bit to follow the price action. The Chikou span seems the only one to follow closely the price action. Oh, okay. I never noticed that actually. Yeah, when I do bar replay again, then I will look into it. But yeah, usually I didn't really pay attention to that. Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen lagging a bit. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Okay, Christopher says, I had 10 consecutive losses and break-evens. That happens when the market's choppy. Yeah. So if you control the drawdowns, then it should be fine. I know you are in the KTS Academy member, so as long as your drawdowns are kept small, yeah, even if you have 10 losses and break-evens, if you only still have like a 2%, 3% drawdowns, then it's just fine. Because whenever you're trading, you are in the trending markets. Again, out of 10 trades, if you only got 2 or 3 winners, then if these 3 profitable trades have more than 10 Cs, then you win over time. If you get, let's say 15 seeds out of 10 seeds, then you plant 15 seeds again. And if this 15 seeds, maybe let's say 3 to 5 may sprout, and then you get, if you get 20 seeds, then you win. So if you only, let's say, have 5 seeds sprout, but do not really be sad to that you lost 10 other seeds. Even if 10 other seeds, don't sprout, if 5 sprouts and if you get 20 seeds total, then you win. So that's my trade psychology. Yeah, so we have to pay cost in order to get returns. Yeah, but if you only think to win trades, then you may feel pain on the losses. But if you think trading as a cost, then you expect the returns, then calculate the risk and the reward ratio, keep the drawdown small, then you should be fine. I used to think about the win rate to be higher or the better, or return percent. If I have more return percent, I thought that would be better. But even if you have 10% return, if you have 20% of loss, then you lose 10% total, right? So it doesn't really matter how much you make or how much you lose. Especially how much you make doesn't really matter. It's always the ratio part that is important. You have to focus the ratio, like not how much, but how many percent. Drawdowns or risk reward is more important. We have to focus on these universal numbers than the actual numbers, how much part. Okay, Navanis says, my question is regarding the support and the resistance at candles wick. How do you see the wick in your point of view? I also draw the lines on the wick. Yeah, I draw the horizontal lines, support resistance lines, even trend lines on the wick also. Okay, yeah. So let's see. Zunzun says how to avoid overtrade and how many times you watching in a trade one day. So how to avoid the overtrade. So when do you overtrade is my question. And how many trades do you take per day is also my question. You may think it's overtrade, but it may not. Or it may be too much trade. So I am not really sure, but and also depends on the strategy. If you use my own strategy, the trend follower strategy, KTS, then if you trade, let's say 20 trades per month, then it's overtrade. But if you're using the scalping strategy, then 20 trades per month is like nothing, right? So it depends on what strategy you use. But if you think you're overtrading, then you can try this. So let's say you got the nice setup, you got the nice trending market, let's say, you got the nice entry confirmations, but do not enter trades. Can you do that? Can you hold yourself not to trade, even if you see the opportunity? If you can hold it, then see what happens after that. See if the market goes your way or if the market goes against your way. Just continue to monitor chart. and feel your emotion. And it will be the best if you don't feel FOMO, even if you didn't take that opportunity. Then that means you're really controlling your emotion. But if you still feel FOMO, if the market goes your way, but you didn't take the trade, then you have still emotion to trade in the market. So sometimes I see opportunities, but I don't take trades. I just want to see how it goes. Especially when the market's choppy like these days, I see opportunities, but I just let it go and see how it plays out. If the market goes my way, then I take the next one, the next opportunity. But if the market goes against my direction, then I may stop trading and I may come back tomorrow. So yeah, I'm not sure if I answered that question, but that's how I sometimes, experience my own emotion, or how I monitor chart sometimes. And regarding how many times I check charts every day, I check charts 3 to 5 times per day. 3 to 5 times. So I check charts after I wake up in the morning. I go to gym, usually breakfast, go to gym, take a shower, and then check charts. So usually in my Dubai time, I check charts around 10 a.m. or so. 9 to 10 a.m. I think. I check charts. And then if I don't see any opportunities, then I go to cafe or I take a walk outside, a couple of hours, come back, and then check charts again. It could be before, after lunch, I screen charts again. And then if I do not see any opportunities, then I check again before the live stream starts. Before this live stream starts, I check again. Then after live stream, I check again. So that will be 4 times, right? And then I may have one extra during the day sometimes. Towards the late at night, I may check charts again, or sometimes between lunch, before lunch and before live stream, I may check again a chart. If the market is active, let's say if I monitor chart after lunch and if I see all the markets ranging, then most likely I won't check charts for the next 3 hours or so, 3-4 hours, I won't check charts. So that's my routine. And every time I scan charts, every time I screen these, 21 pairs on my watch list, I only spend like 2-3 minutes. I don't look into the candles. I don't usually look into the lower time frames, I don't usually do that. I only scan charts by the daily or the 4-hour time frames. And if I see opportunities, I monitor. If not, then I simply stay away. So that's like my routine. Yeah, I really feel that the more I leave chart, the more I make profits. So I become less and less aggressive to make more profits. Yeah. Okay, again, thank you very much for joining. It's been a while since I did the live stream last time, so glad everybody's back here. Okay, let me just pick one comment from here, which is related to today's topic also. Gabriel says, thank you for your advice. When reading psychology and trading books, do you prefer to physical or electric books? I prefer electric books to read because it's very handy. And yeah, I used to read the paper books But you know, and I sometimes want to read Japanese books, and I can't find it paper books here in Dubai. So I prefer to. I mean, there's no choice. I only, you know, read the digital electric books. So yeah, I have been reading lots of Japanese books also, and I learn from these. Sometimes I read some Buddhism teaching books, and you know, there's so much wisdom to it that I almost forget. And yeah, I read these books as well. An audiobook is also very good too. You know, without reading, sometimes when I work out or when I walk on the street, I just put my earphones and I listen to audiobook. It's really effective too. And sometimes I just, you know, see the view from outside on the window and listen to audiobook. So yeah, and how I read is, I think I will talk about this topic next time, but I don't read from page 1. I open menu, I open the index, and whichever topics I'm interested, I just jump in there and read that section. And so I have lots of books, and sometimes I just pick randomly because sometimes it depends on my mood, which book I want to read, which book I want to get the, you know, information from. So I just look around the book, the list of the books, and I pick the interesting one, and then I pick the interesting topic, interesting chapter, then read that chapter and ponder on it. I think more than reading, I think reading time and thinking time, I think it will be like 2 to 8. Let's say if I read some paragraphs or, you know, chapter for 10 minutes, then I may take like 1 hour or sometimes more than 1 hour to think about that one paragraph. Yeah, so that's how I read the books. I don't read from page 1 to page end because my mission is not to complete the whole book. My mission is to really to explore my mind, and these chapters, only one word can trigger to think about what I'm looking for, and that's why I read the books. That's how I read the books. Sometimes I don't really remember what the book was written about, but because I think about also myself a lot. Yeah, but I think I will talk about this topic in another time. Okay, so yeah, today is Friday. Today we are in the new month of December. So yeah, again, I'm recovering now. So again, sorry, again, I got the infection, and I have been recovering for the last 1 week. And yesterday or today, I have no fever, so I came here and just say hi to everyone and wanted to share something I have been thinking for the last 1 week. So yeah, I hope you have a great weekend. And tomorrow, if I don't have fever, and if I'm in a good condition, then I will do live stream again. So hope to see you again. And to those who are the KTS Academy members and also GTS members, there will be live stream in about 5 minutes from now, and I continue to talk about some psychology, trade psychology. So I hope to see you there as well. So either way, I hope we have the rest of your great Friday and great weekend ahead, and yeah, I will see you again soon. So until then, please stay healthy, stay safe, and stay gold. Okay, bye for now, everyone. Mata ne. Thank you very much. Oh yes, I know I have to cut my hair. Yes, I know. Yes, I will do that soon. Once I recover, I will. Yeah, it's so annoying. Yeah, thank you very much. Bye. Bye.